The Chaser Report is recorded on Gadigal land.
Striving for mediocrity in a world of excellence. This is the Chaser Report.
Hello and welcome to a subscriber-only episode of the Chaser Report with Dom and Charles. Now, it's been pointed out to us, Charles, that we haven't done these bonus episodes quite as often as we were meant to.
No, we haven't done any, have we?
We've been absolutely hopeless. So
Yeah.
we want to give you something juicy, something exclusive, something that you just won't get, in the regular non-paid version. So what about just sharing a little piece of ourselves with you that you know, on the assumption that you're interested in us in life beyond, because you're paying for this.
Okay, yeah.
This week we had to put the dog down.
Oh,
Yeah, we had this dog for 10 years.
Oscar.
Oscar the dog, lovely little terrier. I tweeted pictures of him at Dom Night. He's very good looking. And this is the thing that I loved him, but I also somewhat resented
Because
the dog. He was so beautiful. He was gorgeous. Every
Yes.
photo I have of him is stunning.
Yes, it's true.
And so, basically, when I was out walking him,
Yes.
people would stop and they always thought he was a tiny little terrier. People always thought he was a puppy. Can I pet the puppy? Oh,
Yeah.
he's so beautiful. And I never got any of that attention
Yes.
from anybody.
Was there a time when you first got him where, he was turning heads
He was.
and you were going, oh, this is a bit all right. I must be looking a bit like you mistook.
Oh, yes, no, this
The
is absolutely
attention.
true. I think I wrote an article about this one. So people would look at you and I thought, oh, they've recognised me. Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Maybe they listened to the podcast and no. It was always a smile because of the dog.
Now, can I ask a personal question, Dom?
You can.
Is this dog the same dog that you had back about 6 or 7 years ago?
Oh, yes.
When-
During the radio period, that's right.
When
So you won't get this in the free podcast.
when a caller called in one day
On the radio, yeah.
to say, with fairly geographical accuracy, I thought, that you had been seen letting your dog poo on the pavement and then not picking it up.
I denied it at the time on air. And
Are you going to
that dog?
Are you going to recant? Are you going to admit now
The only
on Oscar's grave?
on Oscar's. Oh my poor Oscar. The only thing I can think of is that I'm very conscientious about picking up poo, but I'm also incredibly forgetful. So it is certainly true.
I forgot.
It is
Your
certainly
Honour.
true.
I forgot
that on a number of occasions I forgot to refill, like for several days in a row, forgot to put the refills. For the same reason that I often don't have toilet paper when I need it at various bathrooms. I'm not good at the refilling of things. But generally speaking, with absolute hand on heart, I would go and refill it and then, or I'd pick it up on a leaf or something. I go and look for a leaf and then pick it up. Because
Right.
I absolutely, my absolute hate of all hates is stepping in dog poo. I've done it. So I don't look where I'm going.
Yeah. You've done a lot. Is that perhaps because you live right near someone who doesn't pick up poo, i.e. yourself?
Look, this is an outrageous allegation. I still deny it, but it's possible that on one occasion I didn't have a bag see where I live now. We live in a leafy area, Charles. We live in the same suburb. There are leaves everywhere. Leaves are fantastic for picking up poo.
Yes.
But when I lived in the city in those days, that was there's nothing.
Yeah, but Clover Moore was to blame for you not picking up that poo.
That's right.
She
That's
got
right.
rid of all the trees.
She did.
Yeah.
Clover hated trees, famously so. No, look.
Yeah.
The dog.
Okay, so did you have a send-off ceremony? Did you have a funeral?
We
or
haven't
something?
actually. You know what?
Is it a bit
you'll
like
this.
Love? Remember Love and Death, the Evelyn Waugh novel? Did you go to a pet
Oh,
cemetery?
no, you're thinking of the loved one.
The Loved One.
One of the great.
Yes.
I was actually thinking of that. And
Yes.
the ending.
Oh, really?
I won't
The
spoil
Happier
it.
Hunting Ground.
The
I
Happier
think.
Hunting Ground, yeah. But there's a great. What they did at the Happier Hunting Ground was that they would send every year on the anniversary a little card saying, your little Oscar is wagging his tail in heaven thinking of you. And let's just say it's worth reading the book. That is used in a hilarious way and very dark way at the end of the book.
Yes.
But I was just thinking how much I would like not to receive a note on the anniversary of the death. But Charles, this is the thing we had to do. And I know this is going to get macabre and dark. I've just been through this experience. I'm traumatised by it. You have to decide what to do with the ashes.
Oh.
You do.
Right.
Because they cremate the poor boy.
Oh, right.
And so you've got to decide, do I not want to have the ashes at all? And you just
Yeah.
you deal with it, don't have the ashes. Or we could have taken the body and buried it at home, but we don't have an appropriate property to bury it in.
Yeah.
Or this is the practical thing: what do you do with the urn?
Can you put it in the garbage?
Sorry, what do you do with the ashes? You could put it in the garbage. Yeah, I mean, you could get them to do it. Presumably, that's what they do.
Yeah, right.
But the number of options you have, this is what I wanted to talk about. Is quite extraordinary.
Yeah, right.
So you can get them in a scatter box, right? And that's the cheapest option.
It's like a salt shaker, is it?
Kind of. It's a little cardboard box, and you just basically scatter them. That's what we're going to do. We're going to scatter them in the park.
You got the cheapest option.
The park where he most loved to wee. So in a sense, if you're worried about bits of dog poo coming out, watch out because there's going to be ash at some point.
So what are some of the other options?
The scatter box, that's the... Yeah. But you could also get a little velvet bag. Ooh. You can get an urn. We can get a thing that looks like...
like the ashes.
Yeah, like the ashes. You could basically, instead of competing for the ashes of a stump, you could compete with the ashes of a dog.
Yeah.
There were pebbles, kind of these, almost like kind of beautiful pebbles that you'd put in a rockery or something with the dog.
Wow, they were like compressed ashes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or you could...
Could you get it forged into a diamond?
Oh, that would have been lovely, actually.
That's what it should be.
I mean, but here's where it gets weird, right? Okay, this is the stuff where it starts to get weird. You can have the ashes put into a little locket that you wear around your neck.
Oh.
Or into a ring or jewelry. Basically, you can take little pieces of your decomposed animal with you wherever you go,
right?
If you want to.
Yes.
And there are many options like this. There's one option that has a little box with a photo of the dog on it, just in case you get confused and think it's like fire starters or something.
Well, I imagine if you went through a lot of dogs, that might be a thing that you need.
Like the Queen. I think the Queen buried 17 corgis or something. She would have needed that. They were all in a mass grave. She's German. Yeah. But the freakiest option of all was a teddy bear where they sew the ashes of the dog into the teddy bear.
What, inside?
Yes. And so the concept is there's a picture of a little girl, like a 3-year-old girl or something, cuddling a teddy bear that had, again, pieces of decomposed, burned dog flesh inside it. And that was supposed to be a lovely memento, Charles.
Yeah, and what was the teddy bear? Was it a dog? Was it?
No, I actually would have made more sense. It was a teddy bear. It was a little teddy bear. Right. It had something, something on, some twee little message on the bottom like, remember me forever, you're in my heart or something like that.
That is, yeah.
So anytime you see a child cuddling a teddy bear, check carefully to make sure it doesn't contain
a dog ashes.
Dog ashes, like little pieces of barbecued dog. If you've used one of these things, if you've actually done it, email us, podcast@chaser.com.au.
Look, this is only going out to VIP, discerning people. Well, mind you, discerning VIP people who waste their money on this feed.
There you go. It's a bonus episode.
Maybe the point is they are the sort of people who get the bonus option on the dog's ashes.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be. So, look, if this is you, thank you for being part of it. If you have a teddy bear,
yes,
because you're a paying customer, let me say, I think it's a great decision.
Yeah, it's a great decision.
Really, very respectful.
Oh, yes,
and so sweet. You must love your dog far more than anyone else ever did.
Or your 3-year-old got hold of the list of options and cried until they got the teddy bear option. I'm guessing that you didn't let your child have any say in the.
Not at all.
Yeah.
We haven't told my child that we put the dog down.
What's the reason?
He died. He had kidney failure.
Yeah.
He said he had kidney failure.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah,
but you know what, Charles?
So you didn't use a euphemism of he went to a farm?
No.
Yeah. Right.
No. Okay. She knew he was sick. But you know what? I'm just envisaging the dog. One more thing on the bunny. Little bunny with the teddy bear with the ashes in it. You know what new puppies like to do, don't you? Chew up soft toes.
There would be a sort of circle of life.
A little cloud of dust as the old dog comes back to be swallowed by the new dog.
Yeah.
Dog eat dog, Charles.
And so just a final thought, Dom, which is when you do scatter the ashes of your dog, are you going to pick it up afterwards?
No, that's the whole point. It's what he would have wanted. Thanks for listening, our gears from Road. We're part of the Iconoclast Network. Thank you for paying, you idiots.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Bad decision, but one we very much appreciate.
You know that I actually talked to your dad, Dom, who's a kidney surgeon, about
Specialist, yeah.
a kidney specialist, about your dog's kidney failure, and said, "Why didn't you get in there and try and fix it?" And he said, "There's no such thing as dog kidney surgery. It's way too expensive."
Apparently there is for cats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can transplant a cat kidney, but not dogs yet.
Yeah. Well, the thing that he said is that we'll all be getting pigs' kidneys in a few years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently there's been like several successful transplants in New York, and the people proof of concept is the bodies lived.
Well, the amount of bacon
And-
we all eat, there's plenty to go around.
Yeah.
Take that, vegetarians.
So, but the point is, you can now use your kidney with reckless abandon because within our lifetime, kidneys are not going to be a problem.
God, wouldn't it be great if they did that for the liver?
Oh yeah.